Today I'm taking a look at the Grogu with armor Star Wars Funko Pop from the Book of Boba Fett. Let's jump right into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and this is the Grogu with the armor Star Wars Funko Pop from the Book of Boba Fett. So this is the fifth one in the second wave of Book of Boba Fett Funko Pops. So I already reviewed a bunch of them. I reviewed Cad Bane, Chrysanthemum, Major Domo, and Luke Skywalker with Grogu just the other day. So today we're taking a look at this one here. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. And as you can see, the packaging is all the same on these ones, the Book of Boba Fett ones. So you got the, again, the green border around everything, the nice landscape shot of Tatooine with the twin suns and Boba's palace in the background. And then you got the series number, which has that red medallion behind it. So Grogu with the armor is number 584 in the series. There's a name down at the bottom and a nice little image of the Funko Pop. There's the side of the package there. The back of the package, which you can squeeze a full-size rendering of Grogu there. And then the rest in the wave there, which I did a review on the first four. And I'll be doing a review on the Mandalorian in a couple days here. And then there's the other side of the box with the window. So basically they had to take the, because of Grogu's ears, they had to take the box and turn it on its side for Grogu. So Grogu's the only Funko Pop, the only character they had to do this for so far. We are getting that really awesome Darth Vader unmasked Vader. That's sitting down, and he's sideways in the box as well. Really looking forward to that one. But let's get Grogu out of the box for now, and we'll take a closer look at him. And just like that, Grogu is out of the box, and all these Grogus, I gotta say, I love the way they do the fabric on them. They do such a great job on the texturing and the sculpt work on on his robe. They did such a fantastic job on the little details. Like, they really did make his robe look like fabric, like with the cross stitch texture there. The threads on the side of the seam of his robe there. Little bit of brown at the back of his robe, but like even the fluff on his sleeves, on the cuffs of his sleeves and the collar of his robe, like they really do a great job of making it look like fabric. And great little details on this one too. The knob from the Razor Crest, the silver with that really sharp blue color, looks fantastic. Just pops off of this pop. There's a little bit of overpaint, some silver overpaint on the blue there, but not a big deal. Like you'll hardly notice it. They did do a really good job on like the painting the fingernails though. I don't see any overpaint on those. And considering his fingernails are probably the smallest part on him to paint, I'd imagine that was pretty tough to do. Of course, you got the armor, of course, because he is Grogu with the armor, so he's got that chainmail armor underneath there. So you can see that. That looks really, really nice. I wish maybe the collar, his collar on his robe was down just a touch more, so you could see that a little bit better. But you can see it if it's sitting down on a shelf low enough. You should be able to see it if it's on display out of the box. And then they did do a really nice job on painting, doing his skin tone. This one does, I believe this one's a little bit lighter green compared to the other ones, and it almost has like a glow in the dark look to it, even though it's not. I don't know, there's just something about it. It doesn't look the same as the other ones. It looks a little bit lighter for sure. But they did do a really nice job on painting like the pink inside his ears there. And then yeah, just green for his skin tones. They didn't do any like color around his eyes, which I'm pretty sure they did color around his eyes on some other Funko Pops. So I'm going to pull out another Grogu to compare this one to, but overall this guy's just a really, really great pop to have on display. But let's compare him to one of the other ones. And what better Funko Pop to compare him to than the other Grogu holding the knob there. So as you can see, like, yeah, so that's a big difference in the paint application on this one. The one on my left hand on the left side of the screen, the older one, they did a lot more paint detail around, like, the pink around his eyes. There's like some flesh color on his around his mouth. He's got rosy cheeks, as I believe the rest of the Grogu Funko Pops have. Whereas this one from the Book of Boba Fett doesn't have any rosy cheeks. He doesn't have any pink around his eyes. Like I said, the color of the skin tone on his head is way lighter, and it's almost, seeing it in real life with like a light shining on it, it almost looks like it's a little bit translucent, like they didn't paint it well enough or something. Maybe they used a different plastic. I'm not too sure, but it just, you can tell it looks different. And seeing it compared to this one, I actually don't like how they did the paint application on his head. At least the body's fine, but the head is, it looks off just because of that. I don't know. I may end up seeing if I can get another Grogu Funko Pop and maybe switching the head out. Wouldn't be a bad idea if you have this pop, because it would be easy enough to do. And those first Grogu Pops are at an abundance at some stores still. But I don't know. Like, it's a different color green. It's lighter shade of green. Like I said, it almost looks translucent when you hold it in the light here. So I'm not sure if they used a different plastic for this one. But yeah, no, this one looks way better. The details on the face, this one, it kind of blends in because there's no pink. Like, the sculpt is fine, but the pink and stuff that's missing around the eyes, it just doesn't look as good. But overall, it will look great on display. But yeah, no, the head just looks, it's throwing me off. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this one, it's just the head that's bothering me, the lack of detail in the face. So I don't know, I may end up switching the head out if I can. It might be a little bit tougher to do on this guy. I'm not too sure, but let me know what you think of the Grogu with the armor Star Wars Funko Pop from the Book of Boba Fett. Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.